All right, here we are, guys. Got my 84 Honda Accord. It's got the 1.8 single overhead cam, and the carburetor. Oh yeah, she's a 5-speed, which is nice. It's a kind of a different one. I've seen a lot of these, but I haven't seen one that was a Accord sedan 4-door with a 5-speed. So I bought this thing a couple years back and just really haven't had the time to work on it. I've had a lot of going on at work, and it's not been friendly to my free time for sure. But today I'm gonna make an educational video on this Honda Accord, and boy, it is freaking windy out here, guys. Listen, hopefully this hood doesn't smack me in the head because of this wind. But I'm gonna make an educational video on this, mainly because I haven't seen any other videos on this style Honda. And the reason being is because I don't think there is a whole lot of these. This is a little bit different. It's got the ES-2, as you can see there on the engine number. But the carburetor and the way it's set up is a little bit different than the other ones. And now I'm gonna be doing a Redline Weber carburetor swap, because this one is just, I rebuilt it, I cleaned it up, but it's got all this shit on it where it's been sitting a couple years. But a couple years back, I took it off, cleaned it up, rebuilt it, replaced all the I call them umbrellas, I forget the other name for them. Anyways, I cleaned it up and replaced all that crap, and still yet it did not work. I don't know if it's something electronically in it. I'd say it's got something to do with this baby. It's got the electronic choke in it, and I don't think it works. And all this shit has got like play in it. And it also could be because of the vacuum pump, which I still don't know. I don't know why it doesn't work, but it doesn't. I can bottle feed it and fill up the bowls, and I can get it to run, so I know the engine's good. It doesn't knock or anything, but I can't keep it running. I can if I want to sit here and bottle feed it the whole time, but you can't quite do that going down the road. So yeah, we're gonna take her out and give her a revamp. Now, when you do these swaps, you gotta take out all this freaking spaghetti, all this nice spaghetti wire and vacuum shit you've got going on. You just take this and all this, and you just chuck it over there in your yard or under your porch, or I don't know, a freaking garbage can if you got one, for sure, because these Keen or Kine, however you say it, carburetors, you can't get parts for them anymore. I was looking at maybe getting another rebuild kit for it and going back over it because it would be cheaper, but in the long run, I think it's gonna be better if I just replace it with something I can actually get parts for. So we're gonna go with the Redline Weber, and this will be the K727 swap. And I think that's what makes it different. I've seen like K724s and 725s, but I've never seen, or like 625s, but I've never seen a 727 swap. And the main difference I noticed was on the intake. You might be able to see it right down in there. It comes to like a point. It comes out to a point, whereas other ones, they're kind of squared off right here at the front. And that's like the main difference that I've seen. I actually just ordered the last K727 swap, so maybe there was a lot of these, and they were really great because I saw on the eBay where there were 16 others of these sold. So there's 16 other K727s out there somewhere, or you know, somebody's ordered the wrong shit and just never sent it back. Anyways, I think it's gonna be a good, fun build. First step is to get all this crap off of here. Just take carburetor, the electric choke, and all that. Well, the electric choke's made onto it, but you take that, all the vacuums, the vacuum pump can come out. You don't need any of this stuff anymore. So just go ahead, take her all out, and get rid of it, because you don't need it anymore. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and maybe if I can set my phone up here, you guys can watch as I take her on out. Let me find something real quick, something to prop it up. This ought to work. Yeah, that ought to be good. You guys can see me now. I'll be working right in here on this bad boy. Now, there's a bolt in here, and I remember it from the last time that I had done this. It's down in here, it's under a whole bunch of crap, and it's really easy to get to, if you know what I mean. So that's gonna be nice. I dread it, but it's gotta be done, so I'm ready to get this thing back on the road and cruising again. Hopefully, anyways. The main thing is getting all this crap off. I'm telling you, from what I've researched, they did all this vacuum stuff for like efficiency, or like, I don't remember exactly, what was that? They had the laws, emissions control, the emissions laws and whatnot, so it was supposedly supposed to help with a lot of that, but you know, I don't know why you would have to do all this for a little bit of emissions control. Just makes it fun on the guys like me that, you know, really want to do stuff. The blessed 10 mil founder. And it's not a 10 mil. Probably a 12. Okay. Don't make fun of my craftsman tools, man. I've got a whole set of other shit, but it's all at the shop, so I'm just using what I've got today to get her going. That was loose. I mean, they really put this stuff in here where you can't get to it. If you're having if you're doing this kind of thing and you're having trouble, don't feel bad. you're not the only one. I've been a mechanic for years, and I still have trouble, so if you're just a bystander trying to get her done and you're having a lot of trouble, it's okay. We all are. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta grab some extra tools. One thing you're definitely going to need is some good pliers for this, because you're going to have to rip these vacuums off of there. You're going to want to get all that vacuum shit out of the way. Let's see. She works. Oh my god. No. No, she doesn't. She does not work. These things were amazing how they were put together. I mean, there's a bunch of little, I mean, like tiny parts, guys. It's I'm surprised they would ever make something like this. The little Chinese hands could really get in there, but mine cannot. I mean, they've got these tiny little garter pins that are just good for nothing. I mean, look at this thing. Look at it. Look how tiny that is. Why would you why would you put something like that on a car? It's great. It's worked for, I don't know, however many years. Not anymore. I need some needle nose. Where are my needle nose pliers? Aha! Found it. There we go. That out of the way. You got to take pretty much all this crap off before you can get to the bolts. A couple of bolts you can get to right off the bat, but just go ahead and remove all of this vacuum shit right off the bat, and you'll be just fine, my friends. Just fine. Go ahead and stuff that down there. I'll be tearing her out later, maybe. Now you'll have to keep a couple of vacuums. The one that goes to the top of the valve cover, I believe. The one that goes to the booster you'll keep, and there's one more somewhere. I don't know which one it is yet, but after inspection I'll figure it out. It'll be one of the main ones that goes to the engine to help with vacuum, so I'm not too worried about it at the moment. Let's see. Is this little dude? What are you, little dude? Some kind of little something. 8mm maybe? Probably. Yeah. Yeah. It's nice. I mean, the bolts come out of it real nice, but and I'll probably keep this whole unit. Shit. Shite stuff. just so I could, I'll probably end up reselling it to someone. There we go. So, I mean, somebody that wants to rebuild something like this and put it on theirs, you know, just to keep it original, probably be alright. If they know how to make it work. But these darn things are so complicated, and I'm a 90s kid. I don't know much about this 80s stuff. I grew up in the 90s and I worked on a lot of 90s stuff. Mainly Chevrolet. I like a good Chevrolet. But Honda for a daily, you can't beat a Honda. Not on gas mileage. You might beat me from A to B, but if we're going from A to B to C to D, I'll probably beat you in the long run. Just because gas mileage, you'll probably stop about 10 times, where I'll probably stop about 2. And that's just the facts. I mean, great on gas. Okay, next. See, it's got these. That's not gonna help anything. Looks like a plunger deal. I don't know what all this shit is. Why? Why, Honda, why? Man, all these freaking ports, they come out so nicely. All these hoses. But I've had it apart before, so. Go. Maybe that's the electric choke. Huh. I don't know. Real nice. Okay. Now, just take that off right there. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Huh. She's loose even. What the heck? Aha! That's gonna give me enough room to get to back bolt down there, the nice hard one. This back. have all the parts to this, so I don't know if anybody will buy it or not. I've seen some remanufactured. Maybe somebody will buy it and redo it themselves, but I doubt it. It'll probably go in the scrap truck. Just get rid of it. Who needs to waste space? Not this guy. Okay. I have to do something different here. There days I wish I had my other tools for sure, because some of this stuff, like I said, is super hard to get to, and they did not make it easy on you. They were trying to make it easy, they did a terrible job. It'll work. I can't remember how I ended up getting that the last time. I'm sure it was something real smart. I know what I did. Quarter inch, much smaller, can get in there. Oh. Careful not to drop your shit down there, you'll never get it back. When I say never, I mean, if you get it back, you've done a good job. I just know that hood's gonna come down and kill me. Come on. It's gonna have to be with the bottom. Can't remember for the life of me how I ended up getting this the last time. I know it was rough. There we go. That's great. Okay. All right. Screwdriver. Take the screwdriver and spin her on out of there. Helps a whole lot because I cleaned my bolt holes with a kit before, so you can just take and spin them on out after you've got it loose. I've got a magnet too, so it helps a whole lot with. Oh, good. Honeybee. Hello, little dude. What are you doing, bud? Yeah, it's hot out here. I hope there's not a honeybee nest in my Honda. You'll have to relocate them. You can't be here. This is my Honda. Where's my magnet? Probably do it this way. Maybe. Professional. Oh yeah. This one was real fun. I remember trying to get this bad boy back in there. But the new cable setup is going to be a whole lot different. It's going to be a lot nicer. I am so looking forward to having something different to work with than this old thing. It's not particularly bad, it's just old, outdated, needs a garbage can. See, the choke isn't opening. I think that's what the problem is in there. I think the electric choke is stuck shut and it just doesn't work. Which is a huge problem. Because if you know anything about chokes, which you probably do if you're watching, you know that it cuts off the air. Minimalizes the air anyways. No airflow, no fire. No fire, no run. Oh, but this sucker came out of here different. I'm gonna go to the other side. See better. See more what's going on here. Oh shit, what that break? It's gonna loosen. Move from over and out. Screwdriver is good for a lot of things. Note that I haven't seen any videos on this, so I'm kinda in the blind. I've got the gist of what you've got to do, but nobody else has posted any videos on these K727 swaps. At least not on YouTube. I don't know where else you'd find such videos. I should release it. Maybe I can do it this way. This is a bit like surgery. Removing all this crap. Can I just take this off? Of course I can. Can I? Really? Seems like it's just a 2-bolt deal there. Let's try it this way. Wretched. You know what I'm saying? It's an 8mm, but my socket don't fit in there because it's a Craftsman, and Craftsman's kind of fat. They don't have lean tools like the Chinese. They do have screw ends though, which is nice. That's good. Let's see. Yep. Wow, that's gonna... 2 bolts holds on the whole thing there. That's nice. That's a long little thing. Alright. So we get this out of the way, we'll be rocking and rolling, guys. This is just going to be part 1 because I don't have the new carburetor yet. But soon enough, we will get there. Huh. Interesting. What is that? Oh. Held on by a here. You guys can hear that wind. It's, you know, it's pretty terrible. Back over. A lot of this is head scratching. I apologize, guys. I want my glasses. What in the world? What is that? Another one of those tiny quarter pins holding on a lever that goes to the throttle, which is real nice. Like the rest of it. Real nice. We do need this out of the way. It's gonna help get the throttle cable out. All that fun stuff. 'Cause you gotta bend the throttle cable over and out. Oh. Hell. What do you know? Rodman's done it again. Don't you go back in there. Get out of there. Yeah, it can just slip back in on its own too. Honda, a mind of its own. Alright, that's cool. Fuck this part with the electric choke. I really don't know. I can't tell you what any of this does really. For this. All of this stuff is crazy, guys. It's messed up how much of a puzzle they made this. Where's oh shit. Looks like this removal is going a whole lot faster than the last one. You guys should have seen it the last time I removed this. Yeah. Come on, baby. Jeez. Some asshole really got those in there. This guy. I wanted to make sure she wasn't leaking any air, you know. Suck in around this thing and won't be good, that's for sure. Get out of my way. Out of the way. Please. I need to remove this. I'm trying to fix you. Please, don't give me trouble. What's up? I know, it's windy.
Shit.
There's a lot of stuff on here, man.
Yeah, we started doing it earlier. One time,
There's just so much to it. It's amazing what they put into these. I can't believe I finally found the right kit and they only had one left. I had to get it. I was like...
And it was half price. So that's good.
Yeah, it was at half price. So... Yeah, this stuff is really cool how they made it work. But at the same time, some of it's like, why? But you can see how it, but all this will be deleted. All these vacuums, You take them out of here and you remove the
Really?
vacuum pump, all of it. The only one you need is this one, the one that goes from the booster to it, which is this one here.
So the new car doesn't need any of that.
And they've got, you have to remove these.
So it's mechanical though, right?
Huh?
The new car is mechanical, right? Or is it electric?
It's electric like this. This one's got an electric
Oh, it is.
choke.
Yeah.
So it'll be mainly mechanical except for the choke. And that's what that rigged up switch in there is. The old switch, like this one, it went out, I guess, on them. But I think that was what the main problem was, is this electric choke in here wasn't working. It's keeping it closed off, just choked. That's why it would sputter and run,
Right.
and then it wouldn't get enough air to stay running. Which I'd found was a big problem on these.
Plus it wasn't getting any gas either, so we were gonna keep feeding it.
Yeah,
But you said you put a new flip up on it, right?
new fuel pump, and I think it just crapped out. It was a Rock
May have,
Rock
I don't know.
Auto.
Replace the carburetor first, see what happens after that.
Oh man. Hello?
Too much information.
Yes. Do you know how many miles the tow is? 2 miles.